What's happening, man? It's James Vergato of God Over Genius. Listen, man, let's talk about Club Shay Shay and Shannon Sharpe. He just dropped another interview, man, with Monique, man. Big time comedian, man. Pioneer for women's comedy, queens of comedy. And, man, just like the Cat Williams interview, man, she dropped a lot of bombshells, man, exposing, I guess you could say fraudulent activity with Oprah, Lee Daniels, Kevin Hart, D.L. Hughley, just to name a few. Um, as of late, man, and when I say as of late, these days Monique is known for a lot of outbursts and interviews and doing a lot of exposing. But she also, man, that wasn't all like the Cat Williams interview. That wasn't all what she was, doing. I mean, that's gonna get all the headlines and it's gonna be all the clickbait. But it was still a lot of jewels she dropped in the interview, man, exposing how um there are gatekeepers in Hollywood, which I hope people know is that's not a secret. But she was exposing there are gatekeepers and certain figures and public figures that a lot of people admire. Man, um, they have handlers and people that get in their ear about who they need to disassociate with, and I guess so they maintain their position of power. They turn on people who they probably wouldn't want to turn on, and I think that's what Monique was speaking on. How much of it is true, how much of it is false, time will reveal. But kind of like Cat Williams, she was keeping receipts because she said she had like conversations recorded with Tyler Perry. But I don't even want to get too much into that. I want to actually talk about and put the spotlight on Shannon Sharpe. Man, like what Shannon Sharpe doing with Club Shay Shay is like really what um that's the territory of back in the day when it was prime time interviews and when Oprah had the show where it was the real hot seat where a lot of information would be revealed by celebrities. And it's like that gap has been missing, you know, from from interviews as of late. Like, it ain't really like nobody that go on certain platforms and just like really let things out, like they would with a Montel or Arsenio Hall or Oprah. And I always thought what Shannon Sharpe is doing right now is what I expected from Charlemagne the God. And I was telling my bro about that. I was like, yo, that's what I thought Charlemagne was going to be able to do with his own show. I thought he was going to get these type of interviews where it was going to be major bombs dropped. But when we were talking about it and conversing, he was basically saying like, Charlemagne had burnt a lot of bridges and um Shannon Sharpe has literally made it natural where these people feel comfortable to just say whatever. And that's probably why he keep getting all the bombs dropped on, his platform. Um, which is kind of dangerous at this, because you don't people don't want too much truth to be said. There's only so far they allow it to keep going, which I'm interested to see. Because I mean, I enjoy it though, like, and the reason why I enjoy his interview style is because I like the scenery. I don't know how much thought was put into it, but it's like it you feel like you in a living room and you chilling with them while you watching these interviews. Like the color scheme, all that is like is very relaxing. And these people just speaking their truth, man. It almost looks like a therapy session and people venting and expressing, what's going on. And Monique, man, she was very comfortable. But people have to also remember, man, like the these interviews is doing a lot of numbers, man. Like especially when he interviewed these comedians, they still performing. This is another like commercial for them to advertise their skill set. Not dismissing nothing that they're saying like they're not telling the truth, but there's still a theatrical performance that they're displaying in these interviews. Both Cat Williams and Monique did that on Club Shay Shay. And other comedians have tried to, I mean, not even try. Other comedians like Country Wayne, they all still try to perform on top of answering these questions because it's still an entertainment field. But like Monique, she was highlighting that she was, um, I don't want to say the wrong word and get censored, but she was in a different type of class outside of, regular school. Like she was with the mentally challenged people, but she was like she didn't wear a helmet or whatever. So like she was, like she was comfortable talking about that. But if you already like me, if you already like watch her stand ups, you pretty much already knew like that's something that she addressed. But for the audience that Club Shay Shay got, their first time being introduced to her, that's their first time hearing it. And they're like, wow, like who says that? So, that was funny. But when she was talking about a lot of things she was saying in the interview, man, it's pretty much repetitive of things she said in other interviews, like when she was on a Breakfast Club and she called out Charlemagne and was saying how you're supposed to have the back of your people, and you shouldn't go on these different platforms and throw your people under the bus to the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't even say the white guy name, but I'm already assuming she was talking about Vlad, from Vlad TV. Um, because I think she was addressing DL Hughley, talked about her on, Vlad or something. Don't quote me on that because she never said who his name was. But I'm just assuming because DL be on Vlad, a lot. Um, but Shannon Sharpe, man, he's on a roll, man. Like this is like when Future dropped them 3 mixtapes in a row or 4 mixtapes. Like that's what Club Shay Shay on right now, man. It's literally the hottest thing when it comes to interviews, and he's getting breaking news and he getting the biggest sound bites and he having the biggest moments, man. And I don't think nobody's seeing them right now. Monique did like 3 million in one day, man. Like, and that interview was almost 3 hours. Man, I think it is 3 hours, honestly. I mean, I think I peeped the duration was like 2:55. But yeah, man, she was just exposing a lot of things in Hollywood and talking about, a lot of things that Cat Williams said was true. And she even went as far as to say that she was she was like the twin of Cat Williams, like the female twin of him, something like that. She said at the end. But yeah, man, highly interesting content, man, and it's very that they say he gets all the tea, man, and it's kind of hard to disagree at this moment because people don't even understand how much they help him, because each person that goes on and whoever gets name dropped, then he trying to get that person to come on there, because he was saying he want Obama, he want Oprah, he want Tyler Perry, he want all them to come on this platform. So we'll just see what happens with that. I don't see him coming on there because I don't think they want to indulge in that. But my reaction to the Monique interview, man, is it's all entertainment to me, man. I don't really know what's real, man. I just know like uh ain't nothing new under the sun, and new levels, new devils, man. And warning come before destruction. You gotta read between the lines, man. But the truth is out there, man, and I don't think people gonna keep saying the same thing about you if it ain't some truth to it. So you take that and what I'm saying, you run with it. If you made it this far to the video, man, I just want to say thank you for watching, man. Please subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel, man. Hit the notification bell, man. I am James Vergato, man. As always, be God level. The genius is in you.